Hi, friends. It is time for my monthly devotional ritual to the goddess Hestia. Come along with me if you'd like to join me. So, I usually like to start out by cleaning my kitchen up. You don't have to have a fancy altar to Hestia. Your stovetop is and can be your living day-to-day altar to Hestia. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth fire, and the stovetop is where we have our modern day hearth fire. It's where we cook our food. And yes, this includes the fire of electric stoves. I have found one of the main things that I've learned from Hestia is how to take the mundane actions of daily life and turn them into rituals with some mindfulness and some intention. The act of cleaning my kitchen is no longer just a chore, but it is a time to honor Hestia. I am honoring her by cleaning my home, taking care of my home, taking some mindfulness time for gratitude for my kitchen, for my home. These are all ways that I honor and work with Hestia, and you can do this every single day. Every time that I clean up my kitchen, it is an act of devotion and service to Hestia, and it is a time when I am receiving her blessings, receiving wisdom or knowledge from her, and just spending time with her. So whenever I am cleaning my kitchen every day, that's a little bit of time that I spend with Hestia. And then once a month, I like to do a little bit more and have more of a little involved ritual with Hestia. And so that's what I'm doing today. And you're welcome to join me. Just go ahead and pause this video if you want to go and clean your kitchen too. Anytime you want to join in, that's fine. After I have cleaned up my kitchen a little bit, I am going to light a candle, maybe burn some incense, and ask for Hestia's blessing. Do a little bit of a cleansing, energy cleansing ritual on the space. Again, just with the intention that everything that is cooked here, all the foods that are cooked here, are nourishing and healthy and providing warmth and love and health to my household. So I also like to spend some time with Hestia by having a cup of tea with her. I'm gonna make some herbal tea. Just pick whatever kind that you want to have. Prepare your tea as desired. Again, you can be setting the intention as you work with Hestia for whatever you need at this time. Hestia is the goddess of the home and hearth, but she's also a goddess of domestic order. So when we are working with household management, when we are doing the daily chores, the daily upkeep of our home, we are working with Hestia. But I think that this also involves the daily upkeep of ourselves, the daily upkeep of our spirit. Hestia's flame refers not just to the literal flame of the fire and the electricity in your home, but that spark of life that is within your own heart, that spark of life that is within you and each and every living being. So when we take time to nourish our inner flame with some self-care, then this is also something that we are doing to honor Hestia. We take care of our home and we take care of ourselves. And these are acts of service and devotion to Hestia. So I do have a separate altar set up for Hestia. If you don't have one, just sitting at your kitchen table or sitting next to a window or whatever favorite cozy spot you have in your home, and take your cup of tea, maybe pour another cup of tea for Hestia, and just sit down with her. Just sit and have a cup of tea with a friend. If you have anything that's been weighing on your heart that you would want to talk to a friend about, Hestia is really good at just listening and offering that warmth and comfort. And sometimes maybe even you'll get a glimmer of some advice coming through. You'll just know, you'll just hear or feel something, or you'll feel comforted. So sometimes this is all it is. It doesn't have to be an overly complicated ritual. Clean your kitchen, make some tea, light a candle, and sit down and spend some time with Hestia. Here's the kitty come to visit, and in the bottom corner, my cats often like to come and visit with Hestia too. So while most people often think of Hestia as this goddess of the home, housekeeping and cooking, those are true. Hestia comes to me as the goddess of self-care. She says we have to tend to our own inner flame and our own inner fire so that we can then tend to others and take care of others. We have to take care of ourselves first. And the home is the primary place where we practice self-care. So again, she is the goddess of the home. So I'm going to do a little quick oracle card reading as part of my time with Hestia using this Witch's Kitchen oracle deck. Just asking Hestia if she has any additional advice or message for us for this month. For July, what has she got to tell us? What message for our self-care and for the care of our home and our household does Hestia have? And the card that she gave us is Mugwort and Intuition. So Mugwort is the dreaming herb. This herb is very good for empowering your dreams and for your intuition, for your divination work. It's also an herb that is going to make you very drowsy and help you sleep if you've been having trouble sleeping. So the first thing I think when I see this card is, let's make sure we're getting enough sleep. Let's take this month and kind of work on our sleep hygiene and our bedtime routines and make sure that we're getting good sleep. And then as we're getting more sleep, we're going to feel more in tune with our intuition, and we're going to start listening to our intuition. Anyways, have a great month, everybody.